Hello, my name is TaliaHammer. I believe my experiences fit perfectly into the framework and objectives of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley School of Medicine. After college, I moved to Manatee County, Florida, an epicenter of poverty and opioid addiction, to provide help in an underserved area. I worked as a middle school science teacher in the community, working hard to educate the children and open their minds to science-based careers that have the potential of lifting them out of the cycle of poverty. I joined the Suncoast Harm Reduction Project, a group whose mission was to provide Narcan, the opioid overdose reversal drug, to all those suffering from addiction illness. We patrolled the streets where drug use is prevalent and handed out Narcan. As an aspiring physician, I was drawn to help those suffering from addiction disease, and I believe that evidence-based medicine is critical for resolving issues like the opioid crisis. Evidence-based medicine teaches us that opioid addiction is a disease, not a lapse of moral judgment. My volunteer work with patients suffering from opioid addiction showed me that every case is different. I worked with both adults and babies, each suffering from opioid addiction and withdrawal, but every case a stark contrast to the next. Patient-centered medicine allows us to tailor treatments to the individual, such as research does that has led to genetics-based treatments for cancer patients. I remember watching TV one night with my father and learning about a man named Judah Folkman. Dr. Folkman was a physician who revolutionized the way we saw cancer and inspired me to conduct my own research using a scientific approach to study disease progression. I've spent hundreds of hours in research laboratories investigating blood diseases and breast cancer. Currently, I work as a lab assistant in a genetics laboratory at the University of Florida and help research genetic defects that affect the function of hemoglobin. I believe that my experiences fit perfectly into the framework of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley School of Medicine. I worked as a middle school science teacher in an underserved community, volunteered to help babies and adults affected by the opioid crisis, and participated in extensive research into the molecular basis of disease.